We're gonna do another game, another player game here. So we did the only one that had the full 3D printer. We're gonna delete that. The one that we just did in the previous game, Lone Wolf Survival, had some cans, had the MMRTG. There was enough there for 3 days. The supply creation was pretty quick. I think there would have been enough time to build that small outpost, which is what I'm supposed to be doing a stream on tonight. So I want to kind of get through what's on here. Let's check out Lone Wolf. That's the Lone Wolf Survival. We already did that one. So we can delete that one. Now there's another one here. There's Exile. Exile Survival. There's Kaiser Botanik. What is this? Let's see. Well, the Lonely Botanist requires some mods, and I don't know. Exile from the first New Mars colony after an event of your incompetence. Yeah, left you to fend for yourself. Does Mars never to return? Kind enough to store enough food and water and equipment in your mobile habitat to survive for some time. After finding a good location to set up, you found yourself needing to take a rest. This is hardcore survival scenario, providing on the most basic of needs. Have fun. 1 in 12. So 1 in 12. Let's see what this one does here. Scenario tests part 2. Alright, so he is in some kind of a vehicle, pretty much trapped here. Exit. Oh, he's in that bed there, so you can lay down there. We don't want to go through the airlock yet. Let's see. So you can see he's got no spacesuit on there. The leg seems to be okay. Oops, let's just grab that, I guess. Let's see if he's got any supplies on him. Let's grab, it doesn't go up there. We probably don't need another food. Well, I guess we'll just take it anyway. Could have actually, yeah, let's go back to the inventory and let's drop this food, and then what I'll do is I'll grab this here and I'll just drop that in there. There's a tent we can obviously use. There's a side door. It's locked. There's no, I don't know what kind of a vehicle this is. I think we might be in the Biomobile lab. I'm not sure. Board vehicle. Is there 2 people in there? Let's just take a look here. There's actually nobody here. Let's take a look around here. There's something outside. Oh, there's supplies over there, so we probably don't have to go anywhere here. I don't know if we have to cycle that or not. Has he got the medical tool? check up on his status here. His status is full. We've got a tent. We do not have a spacesuit, though. Oh, the spacesuit might be in this back part, I think. Now that's the light suit there. There's plenty of oxygen here. So we'll grab... I can grab that inventory. I can grab this one too here. That's the medium or heavy suit. I don't know which yet. Probably the medium. So we're in the bio lab truck, mobile laboratory on this one. So this turns blue when I can get out of here, I guess. Okay. Extend. I can't see the... So there's just suits and an oxygen bottle here. We've got plenty of air. Plenty of MMRTGs. I guess there's all that stuff over there. So again, we have to build the small outpost. It's a vanilla game. Whoa, this doesn't look right. See where those cans are sitting in the air? Let's grab one of these. So evidently there was something here. That's pretty weird. So this game has a problem with it. There's something buried underneath. Oh, I can't get access to it now. It won't go in there. Well, the problem might be fixed now. I don't know. Oh, now look, wait. He's got the solar panels connected to these MMRTGs. Now that's interesting, because that's what I was trying to figure out, how to do that. Everything's connected to this power panel here. Oh, you know what? That's because the output is applying power to whatever it is that we need to use here. We're just gonna grab a cable here and hook something up, and we'll find out exactly how much power we've got available out of this box here. Hook it up to this. Actually, no, that's a rock machine. Probably we should connect it to a soils machine. I don't know where the heck is one. There's some resource containers. That's a soils machine, isn't it? That's the large one. I haven't used the large units yet, so I don't know. Exactly what this does, we'll find out. So we've got 1.2 kilowatts on the grid, and it uses 2.2 kilowatts on the load. I just have to drink a little bit of water there. That's Mars soil. Oh, I see. So what it does, it fills up one container, then when that gets full, it fills up another one. It just goes right down the line. Alright. I know one thing. My location of my soil containers and collectors and machines are going to be in a place that's they can do all the work. It's just going to be noisy, you know. These are probably empties. So we have to collect right from the get-go. We have to collect aluminum. I want to hook up this I'll hook up this guy here. This almost looks like the same area as the other. There's not a lot of rocks here. In fact, where are we? We're in Cydonia Menacee, I think. It's pretty flat. Pretty flat and barren. Not a typically good place. I don't know where we are on this map. What I'm looking for is I want to look at, see, we get aluminum, we get 1 aluminum oxide out of 5 Mars rock. Oh, that's like way wrong, because according to the charts, there's a lot more of that. Well, actually, that's a 20% input of aluminum oxide. And I think the aluminum oxide's up around 50 or 60. The iron is at almost half, and it's actually 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's actually 20%. So there's too much iron coming in. But anyway, we have to collect aluminum oxide out of the soil. And that's a big unit. And 2 MMRPGs, you know, it's like there's so much stuff here we wouldn't normally have. So that puts out 300. I guess it's sort of a little bit low on every game. So it's pretty much the same. I mean, it's an idea, you know. They got them babies up there. It's big. Oh, there's some big rocks sitting there. And it seems to be bouncy too, you know. And I wonder if it's the vehicles that's causing that. See, that's only one vehicle right there. And it's got that delayed bounce effect. I don't like it. And I can see it in the stream there. It does show up in the stream. I'd like to watch some of the other videos, I think, and see how that comes up. So this is the same idea. Same idea for the scenario. It's just a matter of building that 3x3 outpost, or 3x3, and we got the MMRTGs, you know, everything's there. So I'm going to get rid of that player mission, exile. Delete, yes. Now we've got Kaiser Botnik. And these Botnik and Botanist, I think they use that mod, and I don't have. This mission requires Botanist mod and Resource Cables add-on. Okay. No add-on there. I think there's one. The Lonely Botanist must have that add-on. So enough machines to stay alive. So if you want me to change anything, tell me and give me suggestions. Let's take a look at this one. This is the Lonely Botanist. Enough machines to stay alive. I'll check this out. It looks like there's a pressurized building. We'd have to have oxygen, and he's sitting down somewhere. And that seems to be pretty bouncy too, doesn't it? It's not that bad. I mean, you know, if he was to if I was to use this mode of playing the game, it wouldn't be so bad. It's just inside that suit. So there's water and a crap load of fertile soil in there. And of course we don't know. Oh, there's an inventory. Carrot seeds. Spedley, it's growing carrots. This is a one-to-one time frame. It's like, I think the time frame's pretty slow. I wonder if there's anything in these. Uh-oh. I have to hit the I key to get rid of that. You hold the button down and it seems to get access to it. Salad seeds. This is the one that's got the new seeds. It's possible that I don't know the scenario actually has strawberry seeds. If the scenario itself, because I saw the mod for this, and this is tomato. There's the water fountain. Now this will be the first time we tried a water fountain. But so he doesn't have any water to use though. See, he's got enough water, so you can't use it. Let's check out his bed here. It's still a little bit shaky, isn't it? So you can lie down in the bed. These are the internal. It's oxygen. You have to have nitrogen. Carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Now, what I did with my mod, instead of having nitrogen green, I changed it to a red color. And the reason for that is because I can. And I did. So I changed it. And I think hydrogen sulfide gas might be green or something. Let's see what we got here. So the grid and the load are changing. You know, it's still bouncing around, isn't it? It still bounces around. Oh, they said something about lag in pressurized areas too. That's at 0.3. New life support module mode selected. Depressurization, pressurization. Do you really want to change this mode? No, probably not. 15. I've got. He doesn't have any oxygen left. He's like gonna run out of oxygen here. Like, why? Because is this the oxygen? Oh, he can't zoom because he doesn't have the suit. That's it. He's gonna run out of oxygen like really quick here. So let's close this door. Oh, I can't seem to close the door. Well, let's grab this suit here before he dies. I wanna look at this. I wanna look at this. My nose is itching. Yeah, see, the oxygen is, we're gonna run out. So it's gonna depressurize here. It's just oxygen 100%. Nitrogen. There's no oxygen. I don't know why the grid's fluctuating. Not surprised. There's water in there. That's the one thing we don't have. We didn't have before. It says safe, but I can't. Oh, I just hit E. Now we're not in that pressurized building, and it still has the lag set up here. It still is doing this. It's annoying. There's nothing. Oh, the container inventory is on the left over here. There's all kinds of water in there. Food, spare meal pack, chicken tenders, dessert. I wonder how they... See, I can't... Yes, I can look at this scenario. I'd like to know how they filled the inventory on these crates. Because there was only... There was only 9 units in there. We have to have something like, oh, it was 600 or something. I'm not gonna have, let's see, 9 times 50. That's 50 crates. 50 of those crates I'd have to fill up. And the other thing is too, like, when he uses a water pack, he just ends up throwing it on the ground. There's no... I wonder if there's a way to get rid of that stuff. Like a way to recycle. Vitamins. Doesn't even really need that. Fish fillets, fruit cuts, these are all different names. They're all different names. Well, we're gonna run around here because we can. Oh, I see, because it's in the shade here. Well, actually, this is a nuclear device, so it shouldn't matter. Oh, there's all the stuff. That one was flashing around. There's a cable spool. So what the guy did, what the player wrote the scenario, he built this and then saved it and uploaded it, and things get kind of thrown around here. So basically it's the same idea, except for the fact here you've got a base, you've got this outpost is exactly like the kind that I need to build, as a matter of fact. But I want to look at the map here. Now we have a tower, and let's see if... Oh, we don't have a tower because the power unit's not connected. Why don't we just grab this thing here? I'll put that in. And we can collect oxygen, split the oxygen. I have no problem with this scenario at all. That's all connected. I want to hook up this communications tower. See how he runs there? Because he ran. I wasn't running, because whenever you're carrying a cable, you do not want to run. Otherwise, you will just get. You will, like, run 1,000,000 miles an hour, and then he'll fly in the air and he'll die. And when you're on a long mission like the one that I'm gonna make, you don't want that to happen. So you don't run with these cables. You just don't do it. I don't know why that's not going in there. Oh, because there's no connector. I gotta put it over here. It must be in the back. I'm gonna run right over the cable now. Let me just pull this out a little. Alright, so now the communications tower has got power. And lo and behold, we've got That's what I thought this communication tower did. I wasn't sure, but what it does is it allows this. Well, the probes will let you know where you're located as well. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is when we start our scenario, we'll go ahead and we'll start at the very beginning of the game. We'll run the probe. We're going to learn all about the probes and the rovers and do all of that, make some money, do some research. And the reason why I wanted to have this is because this is how you communicate with your. If you don't have the tower, you cannot communicate, you cannot get into a probe or anything. And it doesn't tell me, it doesn't give me the stats of what's going on here. That's me. Maybe I did. Yeah, that was already there. Okay, so look, the resources probably won't show anything. For this to work, you use your. These are the large grids, and then there's these smaller grids. Now, every one of the smaller grids has like probably 1,200 soil or 1,200 units of stuff. So there's a finite amount of resources. And I figured it's a 20% for the iron, and so I figured, well, I needed I think it was like 700 units of iron. Or was it 700 resources? Now I gotta look that up because I can't remember in my handy dandy cheat sheet here. Because I had to figure out about the 3D printers, how much supplies I was gonna need to build the printer. The 3x3 requires 700 units of iron, and if I wanted to build a 3x4x3, I'd have to have that much. Now I'm thinking that I'm going to want to build a 4x4x4. I need the 3x4x3 to get, but in order to build the I have to look at the outpost thing. I mean, I could go look at that again, I suppose. If we run over here and we just, I'm gonna take the, oh, this is already connected, so, which is good. These are all the small printer parts. We don't do the modular, we do the outpost. And I can't do some of this stuff. We're going to go back and do some building outpost scenarios tonight after I eat dinner. And we're going to work on this aspect. The whole idea is to be able to get a pressurized building of a small enough sort to put a water fountain in. Oh, you know, this is going to help me. I just realized something. I can actually take this apart, I think. Wait. There's no pressure in there. So there's the door. Disassemble. No, 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 disassemble. This is what I wanted to find out here. No, this. Now my question is, what is this? Because this is what I need. Now let me take this I'm gonna pick this up, and we're gonna rotate this thing here. And we'll just walk this over here and put this down nice and gently. And it's gonna fall. There we go. So there's no frame on this. There's just a door. There's the airlock door. Hold the Alt key to turn it sideways. So there's the airlock door and there's that frame. And there's the floor panel here. Now that is a floor. Let me just move this. We'll take this out of here. Oh, I'm seeing something else now that I just noticed. I don't need to have... I only need to have one airlock door. So this floor comes off. And then you've got that base underneath. He is making an... Have you tried out a mod by a person named Night Sleeper? He is making an optimization for TCOM. He was here a night or two ago, and he asked about his mod. I asked him to friend me on my Steam, which is my friend ID. Oops, on is CHILIN for like. I'm guessing you must know him. I said, yeah, I'd take a look at it. I kind of understand the story. I don't know why, and I don't know how much I can get involved with doing that, because I'm making my own mod and I've spent a couple of months on it, and I'm probably going to use my own mod for my own scenario that I'm creating. I guess so he's probably gonna friend me or something, and then I'm gonna check it out that way. If you want, you can add me. I was just looking at some player mods or scenarios and getting the idea about how to build this this outpost, and I can see now that I do need that item right there. Let's go back over here and look and see what size that is. So that's outpost, and that's the door frame with floor. That's just a door frame. Now see, that's gonna be a problem. There's a door, and there's an airlock door. That's a door frame, and that's a door frame with the floor. Yep, I see how that goes in there. If I look at my machines, the large one requires a 3 by 3 by 4. Wait, let me go to the outpost and look at. Oh, I can't get off of that menu. What's this one? I think I have to have this size at least. That's a height of 4 units. It's got to be 4 units high. This is the printer that I have to build. And I think that everything else is under. I'm pretty sure all of this stuff is. That will fit in there. Where's the floor? There's the floor. That fits in there. The machines is a 4 in the width, but I don't think I need that right away. I need to have. Gosh, I could probably start out building the small one to get this MMRTG. I think that would be the best way to go at the beginning. Because I know I need more power for the rock machines. Well, I'm gonna have those anyway. That's that. Oh, that one's actually 4 units high too. That's the food item and the drinking fountain. That's a 3. Oh gosh, I gotta go back here again to the outpost. That's actually a 3, isn't it? That floor. Although I could use the small one, but I haven't tried this small floor thing out yet. I don't know. I don't need those. I mean, even if I went with the small floor, I'd still have to have. See, that has to be a 3 by 2 by 3 to get that at some point. And I need that as soon as possible. 3. No, that's a 3 by 2 by 4. 3 by 2 by 4. That's all the parts there. That's all of that. 3 by 2 by 4. 3 by 2 by 4. Okay. Now if I go to my machines. No, that fits. 3 by 2. That does not fit. That fits. 3 by 2 by 4. Now I'm thinking of something else. Okay, so just trying to understand my mod and everything. I use an alloy. I use an alloy of iron and nickel. And I think the nickel, I get the nickel from the small. I should probably check that just to make sure if I can build everything with the small refinery. Where am I here? Right here somewhere. Configs. Wait a minute. Chemistry, synthesis. So let me see here. Oh, I'm gonna need to have batteries to build the MMRTGs. I gotta uh I have to do something here. I gotta write down my own requirements for that MMRTG if that's what I'm gonna build, and see if I can build them with the small refinery. So let's see, battery pads. Oh wait, I can just look on the thing here. I can't do that. I have to have the large refinery for that to build the MMRTG. Not because of the items, but because of the number of inputs. Aside from that, the alloy I can't build. No. Wait a minute. The alloy I can't build either until I get the large refinery. So that brings me back to that door opening. I can't use this, but I don't want to build that yet. So it's looking. Let's see. Wait, I don't need the MMRTG. I need this. I need a power socket. I think that works on the outside. Small wall with sockets. Yeah, I'll figure all this out later tonight. But anyway, I need that and I need this. So I need a minimum of a 3 by 2 by 4. That's what I have to build. So let's see. A 3 is 3 in length. So it's a 3 by 2. Let's say 3 length, 2 width, and a 4 height is what I need. And hopefully all these other parts will fit in there. And I gotta check out this other thing. I can put the water fountain in there. What about the food though? Let's see. I can put the food thing in there too. So I can do the food and the water. And all I will have is 2 solar panels at the beginning. Yeah. I wish I could build that MMRTG. If I could do... The only way to do that is to get this large refinery. Let me see something here. Let me just see something here. This is for the door. And this is for the large refinery. I need a 3 by 4 by 2. I could tear it apart and rebuild it. If I had... I could tear it apart and rebuild it. No. I don't know if I can. I think I can tear it apart and rebuild it as long as I leave the panel on. It's either that or I have to build a 3 by 4 by 4. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. That's the only way to get this to work. So, as far as this setup goes, I guess I'm pretty much done with it. Oh, I didn't want to save it, actually. I think there's one other scenario. It says I've got to have some mods in there. We'll try it without the mods and just see what it looks like. Actually, no, I want to test those mods out, because we might be using those in my own game. So those mods are the resource branch, the new one, and the botanist. This adds that. Actually, there's another one that I want to use, is barrel storage racks. I want to try that one out. So we're going to try some mods with this one. There's 3 mods: the botanist, the resource cables, which is required, I don't need that. So we've got those 3 mods. So we're trying the rack mod in with this botanist scenario. And we'll see how that works out. Oh yeah. The Lonely Botanist. Oh, it says requires add-ons, but it doesn't say. I already added the add-ons in, so we should be good. This is a 1-to-1, which is a game I definitely... Well, you could probably play it in this game, in the vanilla game, because of the processing. I wonder if the processing is slower in the 1-to-1 time frame. That'd be interesting to check that out. Oh, this looks like the same. What the hell? That one's full of oxygen, though. This is the same setup as it was before. It's possible that the same guy made both scenarios. Interesting. We'll be able to look at what we can build. Well, it was blue. It's not blue now. What the hell happened? Why is the KPA going back up? Alright, let me just cycle this again or something. Maybe I had only so much time to get out. It's kind of weird. Oh, the numbers are going up. Oh, that's weird. There's a problem here. It's going back, it's cycling back up. That's almost like a bug or something. Something's not right there. I can't get out. Okay. I couldn't click that stop. Yeah, I got it to work. I had to click it really fast. I had to click it really fast just to get out of there. Oh, just curiosity, let's look here and see if, oops, if that water's in there. It is. This is the same setup. It's the same setup as was before, but it's full of oxygen now. I wonder. I got another idea about something. I gotta check something else out. I think it requires pressure to, or, oh, there's a door here. That's, well, yeah. Actually, that could be a problem. Is that gonna explode? That's cycling air in there. Probably losing all my oxygen. I wanted to see my oxygen supply. It did, it ran out. Okay, that's really weird. That's really strange. I wonder why it ran out. I don't know if it's going back up or not. There's no oxygen in there. Well, plugging it back in is not going to give me more oxygen. Why did I lose? Why did I lose something? Oh, you know, well, no, the door was closed. The inside door was closed. I don't know. I have no idea. I do not know. This is new. Oh, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to go in those. I'm gonna have to go in that mod. Well, I could use. See, it's got aluminium and silicon oxide. These are all new. Those are all the old materials. I would have to modify that mod and see if I could. Maybe I'd have to talk to the guy who's got the mod and say, I'd like to modify your mod to work with mine. Even though I do have access to those materials for that mod. So I can convert aluminum back to aluminium. I can convert silicon dioxide back to the silicon, and that's all that's required to make that mod work. I can do that. Yeah, it just uses those materials. That's new. I'm wondering if the resource cart's in here. That's just one big panel, I guess. That's a blank by 3 by blank. The concrete's used for the modular construction. That's modular. Look at everything. You know what? I don't see the racks in here. Those racks are not in here. How do I make them? Oh, wait a minute. Storage racks. I could use the mod and just convert the items over, or I could just convert it. It'd be easier. But I have to make it, and I can't do that unless I have another printer. I've got an idea I could use this mod with that other printer mod I've got. You know, there's an accessories. Others. A pallet. Oh look, there's a pallet for the forklift. Yeehaw! I want to check something out. Let's see. I could go back to oh, there's another problem. He's got this in a scenario. What about those food items? How does he get access to the food items? You can't build them. Well, I can't look at that right now. Let's see. I think I can build all that stuff with a regular printer. I just want to see how the cans fit on there. I think Z9, no, let's see, CS9, C7. So I'm going to jump into my scenario, and the mod is still there, so that way I can check those racks. I want to check the racks. I wonder if that can be built with this. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Let's build all 3 of these. See what they look like here. Now that looks interesting. I really like the looks of that rack. Now, I wonder if I can... Oh yes, I can put that in the ground. Right, that's nice. I want to look at these crates. And give it a fling. That's one big and two small. That's three small. Wait a minute, where's the... Oh, that's the big one. Alright, let's grab a... Oh, there's a botanist thing here. Oh, wait a minute. Carrots, salad, strawberry, and tomato. I don't know if that's good. You would think that would have an inventory, wouldn't you? Actually, I don't know if it does or not. That doesn't have an inventory. I want to create an inventory for that. Toolkits. What is this? What's a toolkit? Tool. Vehicle. Modular. This is all. I got all that. Botanist. Seeds. Machines. Went through all of that. Resources. A resource socket. Wonder what that plugs into. Resource barrel socketed. I have no idea what that is. Printers. Botanist. Yeah, I don't know what the socket is for. Resource barrel socketed. I wonder if I can... this again. It plugs into something, but I'm not sure what that plugs into. It doesn't. Socketed resource barrel. Resource container. Resource sockets. Small wall with resource sockets. Resource splitter. Resource combiner. Has something to do with the large containers or something. Oh, these are resource cables. These are resource cables. If we take this, just try to get rid of all this stuff here. Oh, that's a small cable. So if we take resource sockets, if we create this, that's a small wall. I don't think I can hook this cable up to that. I might be able to, actually. So in other words, like, this is on the outside. Okay. And then you've got your... This is the inside sockets. Now, I don't know if... I'm guessing this connector right here does not connect to that, which is kind of strange. I think it goes into... There's this barrel. There's another resource tank, but I think it's larger. Yeah, let's create this. Which haven't... Just trying to figure out all this stuff here. You know what? Let's just grab this again. Grab this. Wait, it should. It does go in there. So I could have this large container on the outside of the thing. I think that's an input. That's an input there. So if we take this out, it's not going to go there because it's green. But if I reverse the cable, it just goes the other way. That's why you have the resource socket. Oh. Wait just a minute now. I gotta see something here. There's no... The resource socket's for the cable. If I just have a regular thing here. Yeah, it does go in there. So we can... It doesn't really take that much to sort that out, I guess. That's a good container. I like that. Now to get this one to work here, You have to put it in like so. Oh, it's got slots? Oh, that is cool. It's got slots. Oh my gosh, I like this mod. Oh, yes. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That is so cool. This is a must-have. Now, what I'm wondering is if I can... If I lay this down... there. Uh-oh. Did I shove it in the ground? Oh, God. You know what I did? I shoved it in the ground. It's like buried in the ground now. I'll never get it out. Wow, that would just ruin my day. That's not good. I wonder if I can get that out with a forklift or something. That would ruin the game. Well, I'm glad we're learning about this stuff. Well, let's just grab another one. And then, because I want to just check out these barrels on something here. Accessory, containers, this one. I don't think that's got slots in it. Let that thing do whatever it's going to do over there. Well, you can like shove this stuff into the ground. It's not good. You have to be really careful with this. Oh, 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 did you see that? It just sunk into the ground. There's something wrong with the collision mesh. The collision mesh is messed up on it. So, I mean, in a way, it's probably okay. I wonder if the other ones will do that. If I lean them sideways. Oh yeah, they go right underground. Look at that. That one doesn't go underground. So, oh, I can't lay it sideways like I wanted it to. I wonder if I can plant this. Oh, that's got sockets. That's got sockets too. I wonder if the other one's got sockets. Let me see here. They all have sockets. Okay. There's that one. Well, I know how the other one works, and it's only going to work in that one direction. So I have to be careful. Shit. Where's my resource barrel? Let's see how this goes in here. Oh, they go in standing up. I see. Well, how am I going to get that one in there? I have to shove it in there somehow. Well, it does fit in there. It's hard to get out. That's a pain to get out of there. Yeah. That is definitely a pain. I mean, it's doable. I guess it's doable. I like the other one better, though, I have to admit. If it just disappeared into the ground. Well, we'll just go over here, turn this bad boy around. That seems to work okay. The other thing is, the ones on the bottom I can't read very well. DRAM Science Systems, copyright 2014. It's too funny. I can't read. Oh yeah, well there's no words on there. This one I definitely like a lot better. I want to put it on this bottom one. Now see, I can't read what's down there, but I think it's okay. I think it's alright. So now my question is, I wonder what the resources are for those. Let's just go up here. What is this? Oh. Let's see. I'll put that in there. Shut this in here, maybe. I don't need to plant that in the ground for the power to work. Alright, so go here, accessory containers. Let's see what this uses. 2 by 1 by 1. So I could use them too in the end game or whatever. So that takes care of that mission. It takes care of those. I got that figured out. All we gotta do is wait, you know, I could actually do that right now. What time is it? I gotta eat something, but I want to test something out, and I think I can do it right now. Get rid of some of this shit here. So what I want to do is I want to go to Outpost. We're gonna make this small stuff. Because I'm having a problem with that. That's a 0G platform. I have no idea what that does. There's an inner corner floor, and I have no idea what the posts do. We need a small floor. So the deal is this. Grab this. It should go on there. See, it doesn't go on. Wait. No, it will not go on there. The small floor does not go on there. It will not go on that panel. Let's try something else here. I'm not going to give up hope. There's a small exterior platform without a rod. That does. I tried messing with this before and I couldn't figure anything out. Oh. Okay, it connects sideways. But that does not connect there to anything. It just will not connect. So those are like extensions, I guess. There's a different height value on this. There's a different height value on these. I wonder about something. See, there seems to be a low and a high. Oh, there's actually 3? Huh. You can make a stepped platform with that. Let's see if this goes in there. If it's stepped. Nope. There's no connecting unit. There's the middle one. Let's see if it'll go in there now. No, it's not going to go in there. There's only one other option here. So this is going to tell me something very important. What it's going to tell me is that I have to have the large platform because the small ones are not working. I'm going to try to hook 4 of them together and see if that'll make a difference as far as putting this small floor on here. And it's not. I can't even put the small floor on there. It won't work. Let's go get a large floor. That's a large exterior platform. Let's just grab this here for kicks here. See, that won't go on there. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I think that just connects to the side. Well, it did. Where did they go? It won't because it's because it's the large. That's why. It has to be the small. It's getting dark really quick here. Large exterior platform with rods. Base platform. See, the floor is down here. The small floor does not work. Let's grab the large floor. That does nothing. We're gonna grab this platform. God, come on, get off of there. Can't see anything. Oh, this has got 3 levels too. There's 3 levels. That's interesting. Alright, let's grab that. That's not a floor. That doesn't even connect. Why the hell doesn't that connect? This is the floor, which I know goes on there, and I know the small one goes on there too. I'm just verifying this again. No, wait, this is a small. Oh, I know why. That's a base panel. That does not go on there. What I need, large exterior platform with rods, not the base panel. This is what I needed. And it also has 3 levels. So now if I grab, well, I know that's gonna fit. Wait a minute, wait. See, I can hook that. It's spinning because there's 2 places. It's just going all bizonker here. Let's get this out of the way. May have to use night vision. Watch your eyes. It's spinning because I previously put a thing down. Okay, so that will connect to that. That's really all I wanted to look at. But this, okay, that goes on there. That's what I wanted to find out. That's not the floor. But this item here does not connect to this. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that when I make my floor, that it's the large exterior platform with rods. That's what I need to build. But this small one does not work. I can't put a small floor on it. It must be a bug. What if I make a radiation floor? Let's see. Because I didn't try these other floors. Now wait, you have to have... Yeah, there has to be a floor there. There's no connector, you know? Okay, there's no connector to that either. Oh, that's interesting. The radiation floor only goes on the base? Come on, get off of there. Now I lost my... That is a floor. Oh, that's interesting. Now, I didn't know this either. It won't go on there. Oh, I wonder... It won't go on this, though. It won't go on that. Nothing goes on that. However, okay, notice that this is the radiation wall. It does not go on there, right? But if we grab a regular curved wall and we maneuver this thing somehow here, and we put this on the platform. Well, it won't go on the platform yet because there's no floor. There has to be a floor there. And our floor, we could use this big one to make things simple. Although, it's not gonna matter because if we have to make the big platform, the floor, if the platform fits, the floor is gonna fit anyway. So let's put this on here. These are our connector points, and you know what? It's making a liar out of me. I can't put that floor on there. What the hell? What is this? This is not a floor. This is just an extension panel. Now I'm confused. I need a floor. Large floor. The large floor is not going on this. I thought I just said I needed this. See, it doesn't go in that way. It has to go in the other way. Well, what does this do? Then this doesn't work either. That's a floor. So if I grab, if I grab the radiation panel, of course there's nothing there. You have to have, I gotta get a floor on there. Wait a minute. I got the wrong. Where's that? See, that goes over there. Oh, this is not working either. Wow, I need the base. I need the base thing. I don't use this. It's not even working. Isn't that strange? Well, it needs a floor. I'll see if I take the gun off. It'll show you right away what I can connect to. And I can't connect to that. That's got a floor on it. I can't put a floor on this thing. Let me see something here. Small exterior platform without rod. Now the exterior platform is going on here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. No, it's not. It's going... The platform goes on the outside. I can't get it to work here. Why would I even bother with that if I can use... Maybe the platforms are easier to make. See, I can put a floor here. I can extend it out with the floor. See, that won't connect there. This is like a large... This is a large floor. No, I have to flip it over. isn't it connecting? Why the fuck isn't this connecting now? I don't know. What the hell is going on? Where's my other floor? Oh, it's over here. Does it go on the top? There it goes. So you can see that's an extender panel for this thing, but all the good it's going to do me, because I can't put anything on top of it. I can't put anything on top of it. It won't let me do anything. I cannot put a floor on there. So why bother with that, you know? This is what I can build on. So, in the end, we have to use the base platform and not that covered one. So I got that figured out. Where is that? Outpost. This is what we have to use right here. And that's, oh my gosh, that's a 3 by, to build that base I've got to have a 3 by 3 on the front. That's for the large refinery. I gotta write this down now. So that's the base platform. Base. The base platform. That's actually the doorway. Is 3 by 3 by 3. 3 by 3 by 3. Well, I got that figured out. Now I can have me something to eat. And then I think we got the mod figured out. I can do something with that. I like the mod. I think it looks pretty good. Maybe there's some other mods out there I can check out tonight. What else have I got in here? Wait, I wanted to look at those add-ons. So we've got these missions to do. The Lost Outpost. Kaiser Botnik. That one I did not look at yet. Let's just take a peek at it, I guess. Find out what time it is. So I got some good things sorted out, I think. I think I know what to do. I almost think I could start on my own. I could go back to working on my own scenario. I love this job. Well, let's see how much lag we get here. Oh yeah, major lag. I'm not surprised. Major lag here because there's so much going on. I wonder how the truck drives around. Let me go out of his suit here. Oh, there's like, this is like Lag City. This is pretty bad. I don't even know if I want to get in there and drive. look like his foot. Wow, I can't even play this scenario. This is like unplayable. There's the resource cables. Look at all the MMRTGs over there. Oh my. Let's check out his power distribution system here. He's put 2 blocks up here to connect everything, and then 1 cable going out to here. Boy, he's shaking like a leaf. That is way too much. Well, actually, well, there's 1 atmospheric processor. Man, there's a lot of crap going on here. There's really not that many processors. There's more refineries than anything. And those are built up there. And of course there's no supplies. Let's see what's in here. Oh, there's actually a beautiful Martian carrot. A beautiful strawberry plant. A beautiful Martian carrot plant. Harvested from plant. That's pretty cute. I kind of like that. But you don't really need that much. I can't get out. Oh my god. I cannot get out. There we go. For 1 person to survive, I mean, really. This is a little disappointing. I think in the end, I want to try something here. He doesn't have his tool on him. Wow. Oh, I just... So, there's resource cables. Oh, there's a hole there. I remember seeing that somewhere. I mean, you could just theoretically... You can't even walk around up here. There's too many cables everywhere. But I guess that's the general intent of the design. 24,500 units? Holy mackerel. I wonder what the other barrel holds, just out of curiosity. If we can even get into the printer. Oh, it's lagging really bad. Let's see. Outpost, container, no. I have to go to all. Okay, there. Oops, just went by it. Right there. We want that unit right there. I'm fighting lag really bad here. Oh god, don't drop it on my head. I'm just gonna throw this on the ground. It's easy to get rid of it. Wow, this is really bad. This is the worst I've seen it since I played the game, which really hasn't been that much because I've been working on the resource thing. Let's... Oh my god, I can't. This thing's really going crazy on me here. Alright, good, that's in. I don't know. Yes, it will tell me. 10,000 units, I mean, that's a crap load. Look at this thing shake, wow. Oh, that's enough of that. Ooh, doggy. He's shaking like a leaf. He's shaking like a leaf on that game. So let's get rid of that scenario. That's got way too much stuff going on. You have to play within the limitations of the game. I mean, it doesn't mean that the game is bad, you know? The Lonely Botanist, we already did that. We understand that all. There's this navigation thing here. I haven't looked at the Martian yet. I want to go into this one, see what this is. Oh god, it's like moving. Hey, get the fuck out! I want to drive here. What the what? Excuse me. Huh. Pardon my language. You can't seem to go like up. What's he supposed to do here? Hey, how can I fly when you're in the way? Uh-oh, we've got a problem, Houston. Let's just go out the door. If he doesn't want to help, you know. No, I'm not lagging here, though. I think I have to cycle somewhere. Was I just in here? We're cycling. Why is it still cycling? I can't get out. There's no indicator. Like, what am I supposed to... What am I supposed to do?
Roll that. Level 110.
It just continuously cycles air. There's a problem here. There's a notification, and there's nothing there. Maybe? Let's see here.
Analyzing.
We might be able to go over here and get access to this. Auto dock. It's moving. Oh, this is cool. This is something you don't see every day right there. That's what the instructions did say, something about auto docking, but
Yeah, roger that. On my way.
yeah, we're on my way. What does that say? It says stop. I don't think he's moving.
Yeah, gotcha. Signal strength looks good.
It's in auto dock mode. Standby.
Roger, roger.
What's DMS? I'm clicking all the buttons now. Nothing seems to be happening though.
Atmospheric entry in about 5 minutes.
DMS. I can't read that. I see docking system. Well, if it's in the green,
Okay,
that's definitely what we want.
there it is.
Maybe I've got to go back in the seat. Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a sheet there, that looks okay.
Yeah, I had to go back in the seat. Oh, this is a nice video right here. I'll do this one again. I'll keep this mission. I think you just dock and I don't know, like, this is the space station in the game. You could create a scenario around this. I don't know exactly how it would work. How would you build or do anything in the space station? I don't know. I think he did have to be in the seat though in order for it to dock.
This is Golf Base. I repeat, this is Golf Base. And back. These solar panels are really covered in dust. I'm gonna have to take that stuff off. Yeah,
I'm gonna change something while this is darking here. Base building. Basics.
Depressurizing airlock.
I just connected. Okay.
Roger that. Dismantling and return.
Now you can scoot up here. Oh, so the air was probably venting out into space. Now the air is going to vent into the... We can hope, only hope. It's going into outer space. Something's just not right here. There's the door to the, I can't get out. Won't let me out. In fact, you can see that's not the hatchway. Oh, it's up top here, probably. Oh, here we go.
Signal is really low. I'm gonna have to head back.
Wow, so I guess you just float around in the space station. So now there's really nothing.
Signal strength looks good.
There's nothing to do. What is this stuff here? That's just stuff. Oops, crap. He's flying really good.
You're breaking up. Can you say that again?
This is the Russian part of the ship, I think. So this is just your...
Okay, I'm grabbing the construction tool, medical tool, and
There's a
finder, and I'm on my way
computer.
out.
That's a light. Thought there was a computer station somewhere.
Yeah, let's head out.
I know in the other mission there is. Probably end up in outer space or something.
Constructing the base.
Let's see. I thought there's a computer panel,
Roger that, hotel. Not
but it
sure,
doesn't work though.
here.
All your electronic systems and such. It hit him. He went for a trip. I'm gonna call it quits, and that's that scenario there. I think we went through all the scenarios except for the Martian. Oh crap, I hit play. I want to take a break, have some supper, and I want to just look at this add-ons here really quick again. So we've got resource cables, yes, botanist, probably, oh, I know what I want to do. So I've got to click off on all of these. Barrel storage racks. So we've got to copy and unpack. So the reason why we're doing this is because I want to change the resources to the correct names in the mod so that I can make the mod compatible with my own. Now if I were to play multiplayer, it would still work, but the other player would have to use the mod compatibility which I have connected on my mod. It's very easy. They just convert the aluminium to aluminum and the sodium dioxide to it's actually only for building those racks or some of the other materials. There's the cable spool. I mean, you know, I probably wouldn't even have to waste time doing that. So I've got botanist, copy. I'm just thinking. I don't have to. I'm not going to waste the time doing that. I'll keep the mods as they are, because if somebody else wants to play it using my mod, they can still use the other mods. Okay, fine, I'm good with that. So then the only other thing is, I don't want this. That just provides charged batteries to the. I'm gonna delete that one. Yes, I'm gonna delete that. The split human waste, I wanted to look at that and see what he's got in there. I'm not gonna use it because I've got my own waste restoration system, which is quite elaborate, and it's probably a lot more elaborate than anybody else has ever built. It creates micronutrients, and I grow methane, I grow nitrogen, I grow water, I grow hydrogen sulfide, I grow sulfur. I'm growing a lot of some of the major chemicals that I need. This is my mod. God, don't delete that. Resource. What is this now? I have no idea what that mod is. Like, these don't play in the game unless you actually click on them. There's another battery. Those are battery. I don't know what those are. They look like they're just I don't know what they are. That's a mod. I hate, well, let's see. You know what I should do? Let's see. See, that's the thing. If I use another person's mod, it may interfere with mine. Meaning, wait, how's it going to interfere? Oh, it might interfere because if it changes the resource list thing. There's the list of resources. You know, maybe I could just look at it. Maybe I'll look at it and make sure. Let's just do that. I like the botanist mod. I mean, the idea of well, resources cable. The botanist mod adds the resource thing to the outside, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to create. I'd have to look at it. Maybe I could look at it on a separate stream tonight. After I want to look at this other stuff and see if it's compatible with mine. I like the idea of the battery mod. I like the idea of charging batteries. I think it's a more efficient system than just running everything off of those MMRTGs. Resource queue battery. I have to do my own. Oh, mine's already unpacked. Resource branch. I don't know what Nigirl is. I have no idea what that is. Ice resource I'm not using. There's the botanist. So I think what I'll do is I'll look at the mods and see how they are compatible with my own, and see if I want to use them in my scenario, which I think I might. Battery, botanist, resource, and split. No, I don't know what this stuff is. These are add-ons. Supply drop extra resources. Which, that would be a major problem. Well, it would and it wouldn't, I guess. We're not going to use that on scenario start. I did that. Barrel storage racks. Wait a minute, I already got that. Oh, that's the barrel storage racks. Copy. Extra meals. The extra items I don't want. I think I looked at that. I wonder what the extra meals are. So I'll check all these out. I'll be back tonight, and I'm thinking, well, I've already done everything else with the base building, so I'm thinking maybe checking out these mods that I got and seeing if they're compatible with my scenario when I build it.